NBC Owned Television Stations is the division of NBC Universal Owned TV Stations that oversees their owned and operated television stations. Cozi TV Network, LXTV and Skycastle Entertainment, its in-house marketing and promotion company. History: NBC Television Stations Division. NBC's owned and operated television stations group was formed by National Broadcasting Company as NBC Television Stations Division. In 1997, NBC Owned Television Corporation formed Station Venture Holdings with Lynn's KXAS and NBC's KNSD. NBC Local Media. In 2006, NBC sold 4 stations from its smallest markets. In November 2007, TVSD changed its name to NBC Local Media. In March 2008, Local Media decided to focus on growing websites and the top 10 market stations, placing WTVJ in Miami and WVIT in Hartford up for sale. LXTV was acquired in January 2008 by Local Media, followed in March by the purchase of Skycastle Entertainment, Local Media's former outside sales and marketing firm. After NBC Weather Plus was shut down in late 2008, WNBC launched a replacement programming of local information, news and lifestyle as NBC New York Nonstop in March 2009 using LXTV programs. In January 2009, Local Media and Fox television stations set up a local news sharing service, starting with the Philadelphia stations after testing since the summer of 2008. Footage will be made available to other local media. On July 29, 2009, NBC Local Integrated Media replaced the standard station extension websites with city-centric websites using NBC City.com web addresses. In February 2010, the NBC stations launched a new website, TheFeast.com, a restaurant news, blog and aggregate critic feature. Additional vertical websites were also launched, including The Goods and The 20. Stations are encouraged by local media to develop their own specialized websites. The 20 is for the top special interest articles, and The Goods is a group buying website launched in May. In late 2010 and early 2011, 8 more NBCO and AMPO stations adopted the non-stop digital sub-channel format, including the 3 California as one network. Each station's non-stop sub-channel has 8 hours of local programming along with core programming from affiliated production companies. LXTV, Talk Stoop, First Look and Open House. NBC Owned Television Stations. In the summer 2011, the company started to sell national advertising on behalf of affiliated cable channel, New England Cable News. In June, Local Media's new president, Valerie Staub, renamed the company to NBC Owned Television Stations. On November 3, NBC OTS announced that its 7 local non-stop sub-channels would become a single national network, Non-Stop Network. The network will also add its stations that currently do not have a non-stop sub-channel and beyond to other markets. A NBC executive indicated that the independent formatted non-stop channels were doing well but needed separate 24/7 programming. The network will have daytime retro reruns and evening lifestyle shows. Local stations will be able to preempt the national programming. By July 2012, NBC was also considering renaming the network to OB TV or some other name, with Comcast purchasing controlling interest from GE of NBC Universal in 2011. NBC stations were required by the Federal Communications Commission to develop partnership agreements with non-profit news organizations. The Feast website was transferred to NBCU affiliate Daily Candy. in November. With the success of the NECN advertising partnership in April 2012, the division and the Comcast Sports Group extended the partnership nationwide with 4 additional markets where there are both a Comcast Sportsnet channel and a NBC-owned station. On October 24, 2012, NBC OTS announced it will relaunch the NBC non-stop network as Cozi TV, which will feature classic TV shows, movies and original programming. In February 2013, Lin Media pulled out of its station venture operations joint venture with NBCUniversal as part of a corporate reorganization, giving NBC 100% ownership of the venture's 2 stations, KNSD and KXAS-TV. In July 2013, NBC OTS and Telemundo's O and AMP-O's station groups were brought together to form a new division, NBC Universal Owned Television Stations, under NBC TV station president Valerie Staub, while NECN was transferred into NBC stations. On January 7, 2016, NBC OTS announced that it would launch an NBCO and AMP-O in Boston on January 1, 2017, replacing WHDH stations. Stations are listed in alphabetical order by state and city of license. *** indicate a station built and signed on by NBC. Former notes 1 NBC sold controlling interest of WKYC-TV to Multimedia Inc. In 1991, Multimedia was purchased in whole by Gannett Company in 1995. Gannett purchased NBC's remaining shares in 1999. NBCUniversal Owned Television Stations. NBCUniversal Owned Television Stations is a station holding division with 2 groups, NBC Owned Television Stations and Telemundo Station Group. History. In July 2013, NBC-owned television stations and Telemundo's O and AMP-O stations to form a new division, NBC Universal Owned Television Stations, under NBC TV station president Valerie Staub. Telemundo Station Group ***, a station built and signed on by Telemundo. NBC Universal holds the license to this station, although it is operated by Zarastar Communications. This station was jointly owned by Insanus Communications from 1996 to 2003. Since 2014, WKAQ also carries a mainly WNBC-sourced NBC affiliate, NBC Puerto Rico in English, on the DT3 channel. Station Venture Holdings. Station Venture Holdings, LLC was a venture between NBC and Lin Television Corporation that included Station Venture Operations, LP, that operates 2 NBC-affiliated television stations, KNSD and KXAS-TV. These stations, when in the JV, were considered owned and operated stations, as NBC holds a majority stake in the venture. History. The venture began in 1997, when Lin sold a controlling interest in KXAS to NBC, and NBC contributed KNSD to the resulting partnership. Owing to the controlling stake in the partnership, NBC took operational control of both stations in February 2013. Lin Media pulled out of its station venture operations joint venture with NBCUniversal as part of a corporate reorganization, giving NBC 100% ownership of KXAS and KNSD. Lin paid NBC around $100 million to allow for the transaction.